This is every droplet of info that we have of Grand Theft Auto 6 after 90+ leaked videos, leaked street footage, and a leaked trailer. As many of you may know, a group of loyal fans have made a GTA 6 document complete with everything we officially know about the game. In this video, we will not only be breaking down the document, but also discussing things that didn't mention and connecting some things to previous Rockstar projects to really bring together everything Grand Theft Auto 6 could be. Very special thanks to Eminem 345 Skater Turbo Light, Aurora Garza PKM This Church of GTA, and Saturday for making this document. The guys with social media attached that I just mentioned will be linked in the description below. And also thanks again Skater for letting me make this video. This is going to be a pretty long one, everybody, so grab your tinfoil hats, pick up your crack pipe, and let's get into it, starting with what was leaked on September 18, 2022. As most of us know, a teenager hacked Rockstar using an Amazon Fire Stick in a hotel and acquired 90 clips of development footage. A bunch of code was seen alongside the clips, and the text shown leaked a lot of world events and locations from the game that we will dig more into later. Moving on to new Rage Engine features, we could see in the leaked footage, in one clip, where Lucia was firing at police officers, that Euphoria has been upgraded, and I mean upgraded big. Time bullets really knock people back, and depending on where they're shot, their movement will change. Also, we can see in the trailer that volumetric clouds have returned like we had in Red Dead Redemption 2. And for those who don't know what volumetric clouds are, they're basically fully 3D clouds that appear more realistic, which is why they look so soft and fluffy in Red Dead Redemption 2. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, though, the random encounters in that game would occur, depending on where you were. If you were wanted or if you were riding a horse, GTA 6 will have that same system where you need to meet certain criteria for an event to occur. Like, some events will only occur if you're wanted, and some will only occur if you're playing as Lucia. So in Grand Theft Auto 6, there will be specific encounters for specific circumstances, and we know this because in the debug menu there's text that keeps track of if the players wanted Lucia, Jason, or anything that could break immersion in the context of an event. Like, what if you're in a star chase and somebody tries to mug you? Just wouldn't really make sense. There isn't much know yet about the characters in Grand Theft Auto 6, but we do know of a few, such as our protagonist Jason and Lucia. The two criminals are in a relationship and emphasize trust as their main method of success. We can see in the trailer that Lucia walks ahead of Jason. She's cocky, confident, and very much in it for the thrill, while Jason, on the other hand, seems to be more in it for her than anything. Reputable insider Jason Schreier confirmed a few years ago that GTA 6 will be a Bonnie and Clyde type story, meaning that the game will be about Jason and Lucia's relationship. Wyman is a named NPC that appears in what seems to be a backyard in one of the league clips. He hates phones, social media, and believes Jay Norris never died, which confirms that GTA 6 takes place in the same universe. 5 and 4. There's a character named Dre who appears in one of the nightclubs and introduces the protagonist to his friend Booby. It's also mentioned that at the time Jason and Lucia are staying at Booby's crib, which could very well be the first safe house after Lucia gets out of prison. Tit is the DJ at the nightclub and isn't very liked according to Dre, and the last person we see in that clip is Sam arguing with his supposed girlfriend. This character wasn't shown in the document, but Stephanie is shown in the GTA 6 trailer working in the prison. She has a picture in her office that resembles a couple, yet she doesn't have a ring on her finger, so it's safe to say she's not married, but in a relationship. As for gangs, there's not a lot of information known about gangs yet, but we do know that the Haitians will make a return, and there is a world event named Fari Militia, which may have been the trucker group we saw in the trailer, but I don't think that will be a gang, more than just a one-off group of protesters or something. And now for the items in GTA 4 you could heal by eating hot dogs off the street and going to Burger Shot. And in GTA 5 you can pull snacks out of your ass and mow down, but in GTA 6 it appears that trauma kits and painkillers will be a prominent item for healing your character, along with the classics like food, drinks, and cigarettes. You will also have an auto dialer and an immobilizer bypass, which was a tool to steal luxury cars in GTA Chinatown Wars. There is also a tracker jammer, implying the police may be able to track you down if you don't have a jammer in your possession. There's a USB drive, probably used to steal stuff off of computers. Binoculars like we had in Red Dead 2, a Kudo off tool, and Slim Gems as well, which are tools mostly used by tow truck drivers to open car doors. I think it's interesting too that there are backpacks for carrying stuff, so if it's true that weapons will be stored in your trunk, maybe we'll be able to carry larger weapons in our bags. Like in The Last of Us, flashlights are an item now, and not just to be slapped on guns, which makes me wonder if we'll be going to the sewers or something like that at one point. And as for melee stuff, it seems like we'll be able to swing around pool cues and golf clubs. Of course, Grand Theft Auto isn't a game known for its Slim Jims and flashlights, though it's more known for cars, drugs, shooting a hooker to get your money back. And boy, is there a good roster of weapons to choose from. There will be classics returning, such as the rocket launcher, baseball bat, AK-47 knife, bolt action, sniper, Molotov compact, and micro. SMG's Hunter sniper, heavy machine gun, and pump action shotgun. But we also have some new stuff like the spear gun, which I think is interesting. There's also tactical stuff like smoke grenades and stun grenades. And if those are actually items in the game, I wonder if that means GTA 6 will make the player want to strategize their approach to missions opposed to just running in guns blazing, because otherwise why would they make smoke and stun grenades? Regardless, though, sounds like a whoop-ass foundation for a more competitive multiplayer experience. Red Dead Redemption 1 introduced the weapon wheel used in pretty much every Rockstar title, and Red Dead Redemption 2 changed it up by adding an item section to it. GTA 6 seems to be following that same approach, but in GTA 6 it looks like your character can hold one side arm and one long arm alongside gear and various items to help you out along the way. I think it's odd that dual-wielding pistols won't be returning according to the weapon wheel design. Moving on to the open-world events, I know that on top of this page the writers displayed mini-games that would be in GTA 6, and although it's not shown in this document, there may be 3v3 basketball. Let me explain. Around the time the trailer came out, a guy with the username /WLook who's back leaked some possible game modes that would be in GTA 6. The reason why people believe he has an in is because his username is a direct quote from the trailer, and he had that username before the trailer even came out. Along with that, he also predicted the song Being Love is a Long Road by Tom Petty and got the trailer release date wrong by one day, saying to December